Hey everybody, welcome back. So for this reading topic, we're going to uncover the real reason behind why you were ghosted. So we have here 3 crystals that you can choose from. Amethyst crystal for group number 1, clear quartz for group number 2, and then we have Lapis Lazuli for group number 3. Let's begin. Hey, group number 1, let's begin. Let's put this aside. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. Spirit, what is the real reason behind their ghosting? Okay. Or why group number 1 was ghosted by their person. Ooh, 3 of Swords. You have here Ace of Cups. Next, you have here 5 of Swords. Four of Swords. Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have here 2 of Swords. Wow, this is very straightforward. I'm actually hearing a lot of scenarios here. So the first scenario that came through while I was shuffling is that the reason why this person suddenly ghosted you, it's because some of you are dealing with a person who's already with someone when you met them, okay? Let's start off with third party with the 3 of Swords over here. I feel that this person kind of like wanted to say that they know that it would hurt you even more if they're going to tell you that, I'm sorry, I have chosen to be with this person. So instead of doing that, instead of saying that straight into your face, in which they know it would hurt you even more, all right, they just decided to leave the connection, hoping that you would understand it in the future, you would forgive them one day, or that it will kind of like, yeah, make you see that this is not going somewhere else. That's really what I heard. Another scenario that I'm actually hearing from Spirit is that for some of you, it's not a third party, okay? But this person is not really sure just yet whether they want to establish a much more serious connection with you. And again, they don't have the courage to let you know about their decision, okay? Because I'm hearing this person saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether, do I really want to take this to the next level? Am I ready to be in a relationship? I'm even hearing from Spirit that some of you may have confronted this person, or you may have expressed your feelings towards this person, and this person is kind of like feeling confused about their own feelings as well. Like, okay, hold on. Group number 1, you know, it looks like group number 1 did something else already, but am I ready? Do I really want this right now? I keep on hearing that, okay? But I also heard this message that for some of you, they wanted to let you know that they love you. Even though what they have done towards you would leave a scar. Okay, because ghosting is a form of emotional abuse as well as mental abuse, okay? And so I feel that this person is kind of like saying, I know what I did was really completely wrong, but I hope that you would understand someday why I decided to do all of these things. It's because they kept on saying that they don't want to kind of like make things a lot more difficult for you, all right? Most especially, they don't have the courage to tell you, like, let's separate, okay? Let's part ways. And it's also because of they have chosen to be with this person instead, okay? And so they're kind of like avoiding any confrontation. They're thinking that by doing that, it would result to more conflict, okay? So the safest route, according to this person, is to just leave the connection without telling you why. And yeah, for some of you, I also got this message that if this was your ex, okay, or you were already in a committed partnership and probably you got into some heated argument and all that, I feel that your person is kind of like avoiding, again, any confrontation. There's something about them trying to avoid any conversation with this Knight of Swords, okay? There's something about them not wanting to talk. Instead of talking to you, sitting down with you, working on the issue, they just decided to leave. Somebody got blocked here, okay? Either they blocked you, you blocked them, okay? I'm really hearing that right now. Especially for those who are resonating with, you guys had a really, terrible or stormy fight or argument here. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cards. Clean it up. Okay. Victory. The Royal You. So based on these three cards with the clean it up, I'm actually getting that the reason why they actually ghosted you, it's because of they feel, right, that I'll be very honest. For some of you, for those who are dealing with, you had a lot of terrible fights with this person. And like what I heard, they feel as if that it doesn't make any sense anymore to talk things over. Okay? I keep on hearing when I saw the clean it up in this person's mind, they're kind of like thinking and saying that this is not going anywhere. So they really kind of like try, to avoid confrontation or to give you guys a chance to sit down and talk over it. In this person's mind, they're kind of like saying that it's useless or it's really pointless. Okay? I'll be very blunt with you guys because that's what I'm hearing right now. Not for all of you though. Others of you, what I'm actually picking up as to why this person suddenly ghosted you, because of they are really putting their focus on their own life. Okay, they feel as if that they're not really ready yet to be in a serious relationship. I keep on hearing that. Like this person is saying, I don't have the courage to tell group number one that I'm not ready. I just really needed to put my focus on my personal life or other things such as career or studies, whatever. Okay, I kept on hearing that too. Oh, by the way, I kept on hearing as well that if this is a triangular relationship for the rest of you, they ghosted you because they wanted to fix something first with this clean it up, okay? And I feel either it's the issue that they have with the person that they're with, or maybe some family issues if they have children too. Yeah, he got removed. Parenting, oh my gosh. Listening. I can't believe this. We were just talking about some of them are trying to fix family issues, okay? So whether this is also for those who are resonating with, you're dealing with a person who's married with kids or they have children with this person, okay? I feel as well that this person tried to contemplate about the situation carefully. And again, even though they really wanted to be with you or that they really have feelings for you, what really pushed this person to just suddenly, ghost you, it's because of their children or their child. All right. In this person's mind, that it's best this way. But then again, they don't have the courage to let you know. Some people are not comfortable in doing that. It could have been easy, right? Like confront you or have a one-on-one with each other and tell you, I'm so sorry, okay? I love you, but I also love my kids. And I've decided to choose, my family over you. But it's not to say that I don't love you. Some people, they would rather not, do those things because they're actually also kind of like avoiding, all right, the conflict. It can lead to some arguments. It can actually lead into something emotional. Wreck for both of you. So I feel that this person realized that it's best to just walk away, okay? Hoping, like what I told you, that you would get the picture or to read between the lines. Look at that. Okay. He got the erotica card. And again, I'll be very blunt for some of you. Some of you are really dealing with a person as well, in which they are not really interested yet to be in a serious committed partnership. Some of them, they're more interested in an open type of relationship or a relationship in which, you guys are just really, going to be friends at the same time, but lovers at the same time, all right? I know, I'm getting that. Some of you are dealing with a person, honestly, who's a little bit emotionally immature, okay? And I feel that this person really is more interested in a physical relationship. I'd have to be very honest with some of you guys, all right? And I know that some of you are going to be relating to this. This person is looking forward to a physical type of relationship and not an emotionally based type of relationship here. Some of you will be very honest. Maybe you guys started out, in a very intimate way, either one night stand, or maybe you guys were really just hook it up, or but when you probably opened up to this person or you told this person, let's take it seriously this time, they got scared. All right, they really got scared. And so the safest route again for this person is to just be missing in action. Poof, vanished. By the way, let me go back here with the parenting and listening. I also heard earlier that maybe they also listen to their folks or to their parents, okay? It can also be that somebody's parent, it can be this person's, folks who are not agreeing to this connection or what. Because that's really what I heard too, okay? When I saw this listening and parenting card. Let's pull it more. Oh my gosh, look at that. Bingo, fear. See, I told you. They ghosted you regardless of whatever scenario, okay? They ghosted you because they don't have the courage, like what I said, to tell it to you straight in the face, all right? Some of them, they got scared because they kind of like felt that you're becoming a lot more emotional and that you wanted an emotionally based type of relationship. Let's take it seriously. Let's, turn this into something deeper. And they're like, whoa, hold up. Looks like I'm not ready yet to go there. All right? For some of you, they never wanted to be in a serious relationship. okay? Or they don't want to be tied down. Like what I said, I'll be very honest with you. Some of you are dealing with a person who's afraid of intimacy, okay? That's another thing. Fear of intimacy is also what's blocking this person, okay? Or they're actually afraid that you wanted something serious or deeper and they're not ready for it. Wow. Let's see what else. And they can't tell you with this Eight of Wands energy. They're afraid how they're going to be communicating that to you. Okay? So go back to saying the safest route for this person is to just leave. Because they don't know how to say it, how you're going to react or respond to what they're going to say. Alright? And so they decided to go MIA. Another message that came through just by looking at this card, I'll be very honest, because you know me, guys. I don't sugarcoat things. And don't shoot the messenger because I'm only delivering what I'm hearing. Okay? So let's not take this, personally, or don't shoot the messenger because this is just basically what I'm hearing right now. And what I heard for some of you, they felt as if that things are a bit too fast. Because I kept on hearing a guy saying, hold up, this is going way too fast. Alright? Like, why do you want us to, take this to the next level right away? I'm hearing that, honestly, you guys, okay? It's kind of like this. For this person, it's kind of like you dated the person 3 times or maybe within a month and then you started talking about marriage. Right? And they're like, whoa, that is way too fast. And that's why I got accelerated motion. All right? Somebody got scared because everything else is going way too fast. All right? There's that advanced movement. And this person found that a little bit too awkward or uncomfortable. Daydreams and decisions. Again, I'm really picking up that with this daydreams and decisions, this is 7 of Cups energy. One, they're confused, like what I said at the very beginning. And since they cannot make up their mind, and since they're not fully sure just yet on what to do, all right, they decided to withdraw. Okay, that's why they ghosted. Number 2, I'll be very honest. Some of you are dealing with a player, okay? Like what I said, like they are really looking for a more intimate, okay? Like I'm talking about having this physical, intimate type of relationship or a physical relationship, but not a serious committed partnership, all right? And so I feel that some of you are dealing with a person who really wanted an open type of relationship, like, yeah, they can actually have some intimate moments with you, if you know what I mean. But they're not tied to you. Like, there are other options out there. Because 7 of Cups is also talking about options. Gratitude, possessions. Okay, with the gratitude and possessions, I'm not going to read this as gratitude first, okay? We see here this young girl, and she's trying to smell the flower here. So there's something about appreciating the moment. I feel that for those who are resonating with, this person got scared because everything else is going way too fast, and they're like saying, hold up. Don't rush, all right? I keep on hearing that. Like, why is it so fast? Like, why do you want to elevate this to the next level? Like, let's take it slow, all right? Let's not rush. And that's why I kind of like gave that example. And that's just an example, not necessarily it happened to some of you guys, but it's kind of like you just dated this person for like 2 months or a month, and then you started, talking about marriage, and they're like, whoa. And again, guys, that's just an example. The point is, what I'm trying to drive at is that for this person, okay, they're kind of like thinking that it's going way too fast. And they got scared because everything else is going way too fast. And then you got the possession card. So I really feel that, okay, for some of you, most especially if this was your ex, you had a serious relationship, and they felt as if that this can't be worked out on anymore, okay? Because I heard a person saying that what's the point of talking it over and sitting down and talking about it? Maybe it happened multiple times for some of you, all right? It can be jealousy issues, or it can also be somebody's a bit possessive, all right? And so they actually decided to just leave without telling you why, okay? And then another thing that I'm also getting here, if it's a triangular relationship, okay, this person could not tell you that they can't leave the person that they're with. They felt trapped in their situation, okay? Maybe because of this child, or they have children. Only take what applies, all right? Because, again, it's a general reading. Yeah, you got freedom. Free as a bird. So some of them, it's because of they suddenly realize that, hey, I'm not ready to commit, okay? I enjoy this independent type of, living, all right? Or maybe some of you are dealing with a person who's free-spirited, and they're kind of like thinking that if I engage in a serious relationship, then, yeah, some of the things that I really still wanted to do is not something that I can do anymore, okay? Or, yeah, like they're thinking that it would kind of like, rob them off from, doing some things that they're still hoping to do. I keep on sharing that. And then with the freedom, like what I said, some of them, they are saying that they felt restricted, especially if they're already with someone else. And so they can't tell you straight in the face that I'm sorry, I really can't, continue with this relationship, or I can't actually, leave this other person. So some of you may also have confronted this person to, decide, like, who do you want to choose? Is it me or her? I'm hearing that as well. And so they know that if they're going to talk to you and tell you, I'm sorry, I chose my wife, then it's going to cause a lot of, drama and chaos. And so they're kind of like avoiding that, hoping that you would begin to realize, as soon as they ghosted you, that that's their decision, all right? The fact that they actually left the connection without telling you why. Yeah, okay, you got friendship. So for some of you, they really wanted to establish friendship, okay? They can't tell you that this is really what I want, okay? That we can't just be friends. But they're kind of like thinking that maybe you're not really going to be accepting that, or that this is not what you want, okay? And so I really feel that they kind of like sense that if they tell you, hey, why don't we just be friends, all right? They know that it's really, going to hurt you even more, all right? Or, it will actually hurt your ego as well, or what? There's rejection and all that. So instead of just telling you, I can only offer this friendship, nothing else, all right? They decided to just walk away with this freedom card. Wow, I love how everything is very straightforward here. Growth. Again, I would read this as you're dealing with a person who needed space and time, okay? Because I really heard somebody saying, it's way too fast. Let's take it slow, all right? Because look at this. This person is holding, I don't know if you can see it, you guys, but there's a clock, or kind of like a stopwatch, whatever, a clock that she's holding. And then you got growth. I really feel that for some of you guys, this person also wanted to kind of like grow the friendship first But then again, when they kind of like sense that it looks like you already wanted, something else, or they felt as if that you wanted to deepen the connection, they're kind of like saying that it's way too fast, or I still needed some time, all right? Because I'm hearing somebody saying really like, why are you in a rush? Or hold up, whoa, it's way too fast. I keep on hearing that, you guys, okay? And so I feel that for some of you, they really needed some time, okay? Others of you, they ghosted you because they couldn't decide just yet about what to do, all right? They're torn between two decisions here. And I'll be very honest, okay? For some of you, they're kind of like playing things safe. Like if the relationship that they have with this other person doesn't work out, then they can come back to you. No kidding. And you're like, all right, so you left me for a year or so. Why are you here right now? And then they would actually come up with some reasons or excuses like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry something happened. I'm sorry I wasn't able to talk to you or reach out to you because there's some important matters that happened during those times. So I hope that you'll forgive me. But unfortunately for some of you, they're playing safe, or they're playing things safe, because some people do that, all right? In which I'm saying it because you got the 7 of Cups, and it's talking about options. So if this first option did not work out, all right, with this other person, okay, then they have a fallback, all right? Or, all right, the relationship they have with this person is not working. It's, it's not going to work at all. So I can actually go back to group number 1 and tell group number 1, hey, I'm back. And you're like, but you were gone for a year or so. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. So again, they didn't want to give you a reason, because they're thinking in their mind that they can actually come up with an excuse later on if the other options are not working. You get what I'm saying? You know me, I'm very straightforward. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So yeah, let's see what else. Gosh, I can't believe what I'm hearing here. What else? Okay, adventure. Yeah, like what I told you guys. Some of you are dealing with a person who just wanted to have fun. Okay, kind of like the Knight of Wands, like, they're not really that reliable just yet to be in a solid relationship or a serious relationship. They're in and out because, again, they enjoy their freedom. So they just wanted to have fun for now. They don't want to take things seriously. All right. And I feel this person, for some of you, not necessarily they are a player. All right. But they just needed some time. So maybe what they can offer to you right now is friendship. All right. We can stick to being as friends for now, because I'm not ready yet to sacrifice my freedom. And so let's just have fun. And some of you, of course, you are kind of like looking forward to, taking this to the next level. But unfortunately, some of you are dealing with a person who wanted to take things slowly. So it's kind of like you're not meeting eye to eye here. You're not on the same page. Ooh, yeah, emotions are running high. Right. So this is exactly what I said at the very beginning, right? For some of you guys, they know that things would become intense. And that's why they're afraid. In this person's mind, if I tell group number 1 about the real reason, heaven knows what's going to happen, right? It's going to be dramatic. There might be, a lot of things that could happen. And so they're really trying to run away from any type of confrontation, okay? And for some of you, with this emotions are running high, this is also Spirit's way of saying you're dealing with a person who's kind of like not really in touch with their feelings, okay? And I feel that what they can actually offer you it's the type of a relationship that is not emotionally based. It's more physical. Wow, I can't believe that everything that we were just seeing earlier is also appearing on the next set of cards for you guys. All right, so let's pull up another set of cards. Let's put this aside. Why group number 1 got ghosted, Spirit. Manifesting the one, psychic connection. Wow, give your relationship a chance. Okay, let's start with this. With the manifesting the one, I'm actually getting here that this person takes their time, all right, before they're gonna say, oh, you're the one. Because I'm actually also getting that, like somebody's kind of like saying, let's just grow the connection first and we'll see from there, all right? That's really what I heard when I saw this manifesting the one. With a psychic connection, I won't be surprised because for some of you, this is a very intense connection. I'm getting a very twin flamish vibe. One is a chaser, one is a runner. Okay? And it even says here, your communication goes beyond mere words. And this is exactly what I was just talking about. Like, they feel as if that I don't need to verbally, okay, communicate that to you. They're thinking that if they actually go MIA, then you will see the bigger picture, or hoping that you will see the bigger picture, or that you will read between the lines. Like, you don't need to really verbally discuss all of these things. And then you got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I feel as well with this give your relationship a chance, if they are already with someone, they are, again, thinking of, maybe I should not give up on this other person that I'm with. Maybe you can still make this work, all right? And so obviously they can't tell that to you because you will get hurt, right? Oh my gosh. Let's see. What else? Okay. Oh, yes. Family, family. I was just talking about that. Because for some of you, they already have children. Okay, and so they're thinking that maybe they can still work this out with their other person because they have a family together, or for the sake of the family. Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right, so what I'm actually seeing here on top of the obvious reason here for some of you that they have a family already with this other person and they wanted to keep the relationship, maybe they can still work things out for the sake of the kids, for the sake of the children. For some of you, I'm actually getting here as well that there are some religious factors here, okay? I'll be very honest. There's something about religious factors. Either I'm hearing from spirit that they felt guilty. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a person who's very either religious or they're kind of like really, how do I put this? Either they're deeply religious or they're actually devoted to this religion in which they kind of like see it as something of a taboo, and they're kind of like guilty for doing such things. I keep on hearing that as well, all right? There's something about that. And then another thing that I'm also getting here is that somebody really needed some space. Because look at this. There's actually a couple over here. This guy is actually looking at his cell phone and he's leaning on the side, and the same with this, girl over here. All right. So I kind of like am picking up that for some of you, they ghosted you because they feel as if that they needed space. And it's hard for them to tell that to you. Like, I needed some space. Some people, they don't have the courage to divulge all these, things or tell you like, I just needed some space. So for them, maybe it's better off that they just leave without telling you why. Again, it it depends on each individual, right? But let's see. Let's pull up another card here. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, again, friendship. I can't believe this. Girl talk. Mm-hmm. And you got mirror. Yeah, they needed some time to contemplate, okay? They needed some space. That's why I got this, image over here, because there are a lot of things that this person wanted to think about, whether are they ready to be in a relationship or what, okay? Because some of them, they were kind of like finding it a bit too fast, or it was so intense for them, it was so fast for them. And then another thing I'm also getting here is that they just really wanted to grow the connection first as friends. Maybe that's why they're kind of like saying, let's take it slow, all right? Let's embrace the moment. Because you got the girl talk, and this girl talk is also talking about living in the moment, all right? Or staying in the moment. Let's enjoy. Let's appreciate what is in the now, all right? Let's not go there yet, all right? That's really what I'm getting here. And another thing, like what I said earlier with the friendship, they can't tell you that they've realized that they just wanted to be friends with you. And so they're kind of like saying, obviously you will get hurt if they're going to tell you straight in the face, I just wanted to be friends with you. Can we just be friends? All right. And so they decided to just walk away, not tell you all of these reasons, because they felt as if that is going to be awkward even more, or that it would really, really hurt you so bad. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Because in this person's mind, I'm going to hurt you anyway. Or you will be hurt anyway. Because if I tell you that we're just going to be friends, you will get hurt. All right? If I actually walked away without telling you why, you would still be hurt. So they felt as if that it's better to just walk away than to confront you or to tell you about their decision. What is this? Oh, okay. Celebration, abundance. For some of you guys, like what I said, what I heard when I saw this, okay, with a celebration card, I feel, again, number one, they just wanted to celebrate the moment, be in the moment. Number two, with a celebration card, all right, they feel as if that they just really wanted to have fun first, okay? There are other things that they wanted to put their focus on. For some of you, it's career. Yeah, you got detours, divine interventions. For some of you, yeah, something happened, like unexpected events when I saw this fate card, all right? Yeah, and they didn't have any chance to kind of like let you know. So for some of you, there was some sort of like, yeah, a disruption here. And then self-care. Yeah. For some of you guys, they really wanted to put their focus on themselves first, okay? And they're not really either ready yet. They've realized that I needed to, yeah, prioritize myself, put my focus on my studies, my work, or what, okay? And again, it would still boil down to the main reason of they ghosted you because they don't have any courage, okay? They don't have any courage to tell you all of these things, whatever it is that you're resonating with more, okay? Because it boils down to the word fear. They're afraid on how they're going to say it to you. They're afraid on how you're going to react or respond to it. What? Okay, so now let's pull up some message from this person. Oh my gosh, look at that. We will be together again. What else, Spirit? I'm afraid to contact you. Okay. All right. I regret lying to you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, for some of you guys, they're still thinking of being with you again, or hoping that you guys are still going to be working things out as well, and yeah, giving this relationship another go. They still wanted to see you. And then for some of you, this person is afraid to contact you. Obviously, it's because what they have done towards you, it really did hurt you as well. Because again, ghosting is a form of emotional and mental abuse, right? So they're afraid, and how they're going to be saying all of these things, how they're going to be, explaining themselves. And then you got, I regret lying to you. So this is also what they wanted to say. They are really, really apologetic, okay? And they're in deep regret for lying to you. Maybe they also kind of like told you that they just wanted to be friends with you because of they're afraid of intimacy, or they're actually afraid to be in a relationship, whatever reason, okay? Because I'm getting that too. Fear of intimacy. Some of you are dealing with a runner. So I won't be surprised for some of you, since you got the psychic connection over here, that this is a very spiritual connection. And most of you guys, I'm picking up, it's a twin flame. If you wanted to know what type of label. Okay. All right. So before I wrap things up, let me pull up a message for you guys. On top of that message that we're actually seeing here. Here's your message. From a physical perspective, some relationships may seem less than perfect. Yet, from a higher perspective, all relationships are sacred. Yes, 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 that is so true. For they each help us to grow in love and wisdom. True. If you try to look at it from a different perspective, I feel that you will begin to understand, all right, why this person actually came into your life. What is it that you're learning from this connection, right? Because at the end of the day, all of these experiences, all of these, encounter is helping us to learn and to grow. Now, that is dependent on how you're going to be viewing or perceiving the relationship, the situation, or the entire experience. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, group number 1. I'll see you next week. Hey, group number 2, you chose clear quartz. Let's put this aside. So let's find out what is the real reason behind the ghosting. All right. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. Three of Wands. Ooh, Three of Swords. Eight of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups. Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Oh, wow. I'm hearing a lot as well for group number 2. So the first scenario that I actually heard is this. This person suddenly ghosted you guys, all right, because of third-party situation, okay? Either they never told you that they're already with someone, or that they're also flirting with someone, and you never actually knew that you were also an option. Okay? I'll be very blunt, because that's what I heard. In which this person may be also talking to other people out there other than you. Alright? Number 2, it's a third party situation. Some of you are dealing with a person who's already with someone when you met them, okay? And I feel that as much as they wanted to be with you, as much as, they wanted to remain, in contact, I'm hearing that with you, they know that it's really going to cause a lot of conflict. And so they decided to just either block you, or they just decided to stop communicating with you because of the third party situation. That was so strong, okay? And then another message that came through is this. Some of you are dealing with a person from a different culture, okay? Maybe this is a long distance relationship, okay? You have a lot of travel cards over here. This is a foreigner card with a 3 of Wands. So some of you are dealing with a person from a different, culture or ethnicity, or there's actually distance between you both. And I'll be very honest, if you're resonating with that, this person is kind of like saying that, I realize that I don't like this setup, or I'm not really ready yet. Okay, so I feel that this person suddenly backed out. I keep on hearing this person saying that they realize, right, that the long distance relationship is something that they are suddenly not, into anymore, or they realize that this is actually not something that they want, okay? And I don't think it's just communication issues, but it can also be that, all right? Because maybe for some of you, there are some things that they kind of like felt that causes a blockage in this relationship, especially that they're not seeing you face to face, all right? That even though you may talk like 5 hours or 10 hours every day, whatever, all right, it's different when they're actually, seeing you. That's another thing that I'm hearing right now. Another thing that I'm also getting is that there's something about cultural differences too. Okay, so for those who are, again, resonating with, yes, it's a LDR, connection. I feel that this person kind of like realized that there are so many barriers or some differences in the relationship. And of course, they don't have any courage to tell you all these things, because obviously it would hurt your feelings, right? And then lastly, I'm getting here that your person is kind of like more of like the Knight of Wands, all right? So meaning this person is somebody who's not ready to settle down. This is a person who enjoys their freedom, okay? I'm even hearing that with this Knight of Wands and then right above it, 8 of Wands, I'm getting that maybe the connection started so fast and intense, and you probably thought that, oh, looks like this is going somewhere. I mean, the attraction was so fantastic and all that, the chemistry and all that, but then it kind of like burnt out easily is what I'm picking up. I feel as well it's because it lacks emotional connection too, all right? But more in the physical, flirtation, things like that. But it lacks that emotional bond in which, for some of you, I'll be very honest, either this person never really took some time to get to know you on a deeper level. Like even ask you about your greatest fear, about some stuffs like your family, all right? Things like that. You get what I'm saying here. And so I feel it's because of, for some of you, it started out more on, something flirtatious, fun, but it lacks emotional bond, all right? In which this person really didn't try to get to know you on a deeper level too. And so I feel that's also the reason as to why this person ghosted you, because the way they actually approach things, all right, is different from you. They wanted something physical. They wanted something fun. And here you are looking for a partner, or you wanted to be in a partnership in which this person is capable of giving you a much more deeper type of connection, all right, in which you guys are really forming this beautiful bond or emotional bond. And that's why I got the King of Swords, all right, because I feel that a lot of you chose group number 2. This person is not really, kind of like tuning into their heart. They may appear cold or detached. So there you go. Wow, there's a lot of messages as well for group number 2. Anywho, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Yeah, time for a nap, all right? For some of you, they just, felt as if that it's best for you guys to separate or to cool off a little bit, all right? Have some space for each other. Yeah, I got patience. So, again, this is a case in which, for some of you, this person find it so fast, kind of like similar to another scenario in group number 1, in which it's way too fast. Like, hey, let's slow down a little bit. That's why I got time for a nap. Everything else is going way too fast. And so some of them, when they kind of like felt that it's way too fast or it's so intense, they kind of like try to withdraw. All right, like this is way too much. I needed some time. Okay, for others of you, they just actually needed some space so they can contemplate. You have here tender embrace. Yeah, with the tender embrace, I'm just really getting here that this person, of course, honors how you feel. All right. Even though ghosting is a form of emotional mental abuse, right? I feel that in this person's mind, and this is what I also said for group number 1, they're actually doing it because they feel that it would hurt you even more if they try to tell you the entire reason or the whole truth, okay? For instance, this is just an example. It would be hard for this person to tell you, I'm sorry, I chose this other person than you, right? Obviously, you will get hurt. So instead of saying all these things to you, they decided to just walk away without telling you why. And so you would wonder instead, what is the real reason, right? So which do you prefer? Knowing the real reason or what? But obviously, of course, for some people, they can't accept the truth. All right. But we are all unique individuals. Some people behave in a certain way. All right. Oh, man. I can't believe what I'm hearing as well for group number 2. Okay. You got avoidance. Okay. This is a case in which you're really dealing with a person who usually does this. Okay. They try to avoid confrontation. They actually also avoid intimacy, okay, because you got tender embrace. So I feel for some of you, you are dealing with a person who has intimacy issues, all right? They're kind of like trying to distance themselves, or they're kind of like a little bit withdrawn, okay? So they're actually afraid to connect on an emotional, deeper level, all right? That's why I got the avoidance. For some of you, they actually avoided you for other reasons, such as I need some time, okay? Or I really can't tell you all these things to you because I'm afraid of how you're going to be reacting or how it's going to make you feel. So instead of saying all these things to you, I feel that it's best for me to just go MIA, all right? Well, and some, they're trying to avoid relationships because maybe they kind of like picked up about what is it that you want and they're not ready yet. So that's what they did. And then you got your rebirth. So some, it's as simple as they had this change of mind, okay? Solitude, right? So again, for some of you, they needed some space, just like what I said earlier, to contemplate, all right? Again, only take what applies because there's so many reasons here as well for group number 2. Oh, transparency. This is exactly what I was just talking about at the very start of this reading, okay? Remember, for the rest of the viewers, your person, is hiding something, all right? They never told you that they're also talking to other people or even flirting with other people, okay? And so I feel that for some of you, I'll be very honest, because you got the Knight of Wands, a player card, all right, in which they have a lot of options. And so I'm talking to person A, I also talk to person B, and also group number 2, right? And so some, people who are behaving that way, they try to play things safe. That if the relationship did not, really turn out pretty good for person A, okay, then they can actually, go towards your direction, okay? But you're completely unaware that they're also, having all of these other options. And it's not just you that they're putting their focus on, all right? So something is kind of like hidden for some of you. Not all of you, okay? Not all of you, but that's really what I'm getting here. Another thing that I'm also picking up is that with this transparency, again, they're afraid to give you the real truth, because transparency is honesty, okay? Some people, they would value that just tell me the truth, okay? Just tell me what's the real reason. But they feel as if that it would hurt you even more, or it doesn't feel right. They feel as if that it's best to just leave, and maybe you are actually going to get the picture, or that you would read between the lines, right? And so they're afraid to be open and honest with, about the real reason as to why they had to part ways with you. Wow, I can't believe this. Let's see, what else? Family, yeah. Again, for some of you are dealing with a person who's already with someone else, whether when you met them, okay, and they have children. For some of you, they never told you, all right, that they are already married. I'm also hearing that. And so they're afraid that you will actually eventually find out about it. And so they got scared, so they ran off, okay? But others of you, you already know, when you met this person, you already know that they're already with someone. And so it's hard for them, again, to be transparent to you and tell you that, I'm sorry, group number 2, I love you, or I really have feelings for you, but unfortunately, you know that I have a wife and kids, and I wanted, to maintain the relationship with, with this person because we have children, all right? That's another thing. And they know that no matter how much they try to beautify their words, all right, or to make it sound good, they know that it would hurt you. No matter what. Okay. Crown chakra. Again, understanding. So, just like what I said, I am really picking up that message from Spirit that this person, since they don't have any guts, all right, to be honest to you and to be straightforward with you, for whatever reason, okay, I feel that this person's thinking that by ghosting you, you would understand, all right? They're hoping and thinking that you would understand anyway, or that you would read between the lines. Oh yeah, look at that flow. And it says here, emotions can overflow unless you release them. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. So others of you, I feel that this person is really, like what I said, you got the King of Swords at the very start of the reading. You're dealing with a person who's emotionally detached, all right? And emotions overwhelm them. And so when this person got really overwhelmed and they're not used to that, this person decided to just really back off or went MIA, okay? Unfortunately, yes, there are some people in which they can't deal with that, or they don't know how to handle their feelings and emotions when they feel overwhelmed. Oh, yes. Simply love. You got the Six of Cups. For some of you, really, Spirit? I just heard this right now. They never told you, all right, of course, because it would hurt 10 times even more if they told you the truth that they actually reconciled with their ex. Because this is reconciliation card, okay? So I feel that for some of you, they just decided to vanish, all right? Because of they never told you that they are working on the partnership with this other person, okay, or with their ex. You got stillness and then taking risk. Okay. For some of them, they're feeling overwhelmed because they're afraid to take a chance or to take a risk, especially if this is a very, very difficult situation. Most especially if it's a third party, right? They're afraid, all right? This is not a walk in the park for this person or for you both. And so I feel that with the stillness card, they're not ready to make any, movement or to take any form of action. And so I feel that some of them, all right, since they realize that they can't leave the person that they're already with, they felt as if that it would take a huge amount of risk to be doing that. They just decided to pull away without telling you why. Okay, let's pull up more. Let's put this here. Okay, gratitude. And then the path. I feel that this person, honestly, they are very much grateful with a gratitude card for the connection. Okay? It's not to say that they really do not appreciate you or for whatever it is that you guys have shared with each other at that time when you were still together. But it's like I'm picking up that with this path card over here, they just suddenly had this change of mind. They just suddenly had this thought of changing routes or changing direction. Oh, yeah. And again, you're also dealing with a person who lacks authenticity, right? My gosh, the fact that you actually got, what was that card? That card earlier around transparency. There you go. Honesty. And now you got authenticity. So again, they're afraid to be a lot more authentic. That's number one. If they tell you the exact truth, all right? Just like what I said, instead of telling you straight in the face, I'm sorry, I chose my wife over you. All right? Obviously, you would get hurt. Like, what? So, instead of doing that, and they can't be authentic and straightforward with you, they just left. Whoa. Yeah, communication is key. Look at the bigger picture. See, oh my gosh. I can't believe how everything is matching. First, you got communication is key. For some of you, I feel that this person, like what I said, is having a hard time communicating it, okay? Verbally telling you all these things. And so the safest route for this person, like what I told you guys, is just to leave. Some people, unfortunately, they're struggling with that. Not all people are going to be straightforward because we are all unique individuals. Some people really are not blessed, okay, with that authenticity in which they can just really be honest and open with you and tell you, I'm sorry, these are my reasons, blah, blah, blah. All right, so instead of actually letting you know about the exact truth, they just left, and they're hoping that you're going to be looking at the situation, at a bigger picture, or to look at the situation at a bigger picture. Whoa, I just love how everything is matching here. So let's actually put this aside. Let's see. Let's put this here. Let's try this one. Honest communication. Oh my gosh. Huh? I mean, need I say more? Group number 2, we were just talking about that over and over and over again. There's something about transparency. You got the transparency card, and that talks about honesty, being genuine. You got authenticity card. So again, they're having a hard time honestly communicating these steps to you. And they're holding back the truth, okay? Because they don't have the guts to tell you openly about their reasons, whatever their reasons may be, because again, it's a general reading. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of cards, but we'll take that. Yeah, Spirit wanted to, take that. Self-love. For some of you, they just wanted to put their focus on themselves first, all right? To love themselves first. They're not ready yet to be in a relationship whatsoever. And then you got magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. So for some of you, even though the chemistry is so freaking fantastic, honestly, this person may also kind of like, they felt as if that this is something new to them, or they never felt this before. And so it kind of like scared them off. I'll be very honest. And yeah, for some of you, they're actually putting their focus on other things, whether it's work. Okay, that's why I got the self-love. So I'm getting here that for others of you, the reason why they actually ghosted you, it's not because of they are, not really into you, all right, or that they don't have feelings for you, but maybe at that time they're thinking that I still have a lot of priorities out there with the responsibilities card, all right? Because it says here, romance interrupted, duties comes first, okay? So maybe it's not the perfect timing for you guys to engage in a much more serious relationship. Even though they actually have feelings for you, but they felt as if that now is not the right time, okay? Wow, let's see what else. I'm kind of like getting right person, wrong timing. Yeah, because look at that, attraction. This person with a magnetism and attraction, they're very, very drawn to your energy. But it can also be that since it's quite intense and they themselves were stumped, or they could not understand why they're feeling this way, all right? Like there's some magnet with the magnetism. It's kind of like, they felt magnetized towards you. There's that gravitational pull that they could not, fathom or understand. And so it kind of like also scared them. Some of them, they're saying, but hold up, I'm not ready yet to be in a relationship because I have other duties first. Whether they're putting their focus on their work, their business, or studies, if they're still studying at that time. All right, let's see, what else? You got conflict, okay. Quarrel. So for some of you, they actually, ghosted you, maybe because of something happened. You guys had an argument, and this person just simply decided to, okay, I don't want to deal with you anymore, or let's just, put an end to this. As simple as that. Whether this was your ex, or what. You got the gift. Oh, it says here promotion. So maybe it's actually related to the responsibilities card, that for some of you, they're really putting their focus on their career, their work, and that's the conflict too, not necessarily that you guys had an argument, but that's applicable for some of you. Yeah, you got loneliness. All right. And I feel the loneliness card. This is for those really who are resonating with, oh my gosh, I'm hearing a very specific message right now. This is for those who are resonating with, you were the one who rejected this person. You actually told this person, we're just friends, or we can just be friends, nothing more. This person's ego got really wounded, and this person got really mad, even like, I thought that there's something going on between the both of us. I even gave you some gifts. Right? I thought that you are kind of like okay with it, the fact that you're accepting what I'm giving you. All right, and now you're gonna tell me we're friends. I don't know who's that for. And this is for those who are resonating with, you are the one who rejected this person, and this person felt as if that you used them. Okay, I'll be very blunt because that's what I'm hearing. Don't shoot the messenger, by the way. I'm just delivering a message, and that's what I heard. Because this person's kind of like saying, you played with my heart. Because I gave you, all these stuffs, and you know that I gave you all those stuffs because of my intention is to either woo you or that, yeah. So there's something about them, not quite accepting the truth, or it's hard for them to really accept the fact that you just really wanted to be friends with them. Man, ooh. All right, so what else? The snake. Okay. Yeah. With the snake card, they actually ghosted you because of, especially for those who are resonating with, they're already with another person. Okay. But it says here too, the other woman. So they're sneaky as a snake. They never told you that there's another person, not just you, okay? Because that's what I heard earlier. Like, this person's so freaking sneaky that they have a lot of options. They're talking to person A, person B, person C. And if the relationship did not work out with person B or in person C, I can go to person A, all right? That's really what I'm picking up, man. All right, what else? They're clever. Huh. Ooh, yeah. Gosh. Somebody's very controlling and very possessive. So whether this was an ex, maybe you really had, a serious relationship already, and this person decided to just let things go or just really leave the connection because they know that you would prevent them from leaving. That's what I'm hearing. Because this person is kind of like saying that, yeah, either you're possessive or controlling, or, yeah, that's for some of you, okay? Well, we'll take that. You have talking. And then you got golden mirror. Oh, yeah. I can't believe this. For some of you, again, because with the talking, all right, this is the same with the message from Spirit that they cannot express and openly discuss about the exact truth as to why either things can't, work out between the both of you, if this was your ex, all right, or for some of you that they're not yet ready to be in a relationship, okay? So it's still the same with a message that we got from Spirit earlier. And then you got golden mirror. For some of you, it says here, one-sided relationship. So again, maybe you actually did not want this person, because that's what I actually got for some of you, okay? In which you really just wanted to be friends with this person, and so this person got really wounded and hurt that it's a one-sided thing, and so they just decided to leave. And like what I told you guys, I actually experienced that myself, in which I told my friend, he's a really, really good friend, very artistic, very caring, he's Cancerian, by the way, and when I told him, I'm sorry, I can only be friends with you, gosh, I tell you, that was the last time I saw him. So he really took it hard, And so I feel this is the same case for some of you, in which the viewer was the one who rejected this person, or you told this person that we can just be friends, but they can't accept that, okay? So they just rather leave and never show up to you because they were hurt. For some of you, I'm getting, a self-absorbed person. All right, they were just thinking about themselves. I even kind of like picked up like they, were looking at other options, and you were completely unaware that they're doing that. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then you got love bombing, by the way, and it was so intense for them, so much for them. That's another thing that I also got. All right. What else? Reunion, soul ties. Yeah, some of them, they're actually, kind of like scared, or they got scared because the feelings are so freaking intense and they never felt that way before. I'm getting a twin flamish vibe over here because you got the golden mirror. You guys are mirroring. Okay, you have a soul connection with this person. Ooh, hold up. Cards are flying out. You got hot, hot, hot. Okay, attraction. So this is what I was just saying earlier, in which the connection lacks emotional bond. Okay, or it didn't go that way. I feel that for some of you, it started out really fast and hot. Remember what I told you guys at the very start? And so to see this image over here, the message that says attraction and hot, I feel that it started that way. It was so fast, it was so intense, it's so passionate and sensual, but it really lacks emotional connection. All right, and so it kind of like died down easily too. And then you have your distance, retreat, or timeout. Well, that's what we were just talking about earlier. They needed some time off, some space to think. Okay. Let's get one last. Yeah, for some of you guys, they are putting their focus on their growth. Others of you, they're hoping that you guys are going to take it slow, allow the connection to grow. And then maybe, they felt as if that you really wanted to elevate this to the next level. And they're like, okay, I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. Whoa. Okay, so let's pull up some messages for you from this person. Let's see what they're wanting to say to you. I want to tell you how I feel. Oh, yeah. So I feel, again, like what I said. This can also be for some of you, in which they're having a hard time communicating their feelings, or they felt guilty because they weren't able to be, open and honest with you during those times. But this is also what they wanted to say. I really wanted to. I honestly wanted to tell you how I feel. And then he got here, I love you unconditionally. It's time for me to heal now. So for some of you guys, they needed some space because they wanted to heal, or they need some time to heal. Ooh. We'll take this one. We will be together again. Ooh. So for some of you, there's still a possible reunion here. All right. Maybe this person just needed some space right now, or some time off, whatever. Okay. Oh, man. So before I wrap things up, let me actually pull up a message for you. Oh, that was fast. It says here, I am so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. Aww. Wow. So this person also wanted to thank you. No wonder you got gratitude card earlier as well. So this person really wanted to let you know that they're so grateful for you. Okay. And you, group number 2, have a big heart. Okay. I feel that you are capable as well of giving unconditional love. And I feel that this person's realizing that too. Aww. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, last group, you chose Lapis Lazuli. Let's put this aside. We'll find out what is the real reason behind the ghosting. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. Okay, got here 3 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Can't believe what I'm hearing. And he got here Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the Death card in reverse. Wow. Well, this is similar to one of the scenarios that already popped up for the other group. I just forgot if it's group number 1 or group number 2. Okay? So what they're actually showing me here is that the reason why this person ghosted you, it's because of they're actually wanting to maintain this friendship level with you because they're trying to play things safe without you knowing that they actually have other options. And this is exactly what I picked up from one of the groups. All right. So I feel that this person never told you, they were hiding it, okay? Just like with this 4 Pentacles, they're masking something, they're hiding something. And what they're actually hiding is that there are other options, not just you. And so this person is trying to play things safe. Like, okay, we're just friends, right? And so you're definitely not going to be expecting anything else because they're trying to establish this friendship type of connection or flirtatious but not yet serious, because while they're actually having this connection with you, they're also building a relationship or exploring other options. Why is that? Because you can't tell this person or confront this person why you're doing that, and they would actually tell you, hey, are we boyfriends and girlfriends already? You don't have any right to tell me all those things or to confront me and tell me I shouldn't be, dating someone else or talking to someone else, right? Because we're not yet in a relationship. I'm still not committed to you. I'm hearing somebody saying that, okay? So this person's been trying to play things safe. And this is also what I heard for the other group who got this exact scenario. This person's thinking that if the connection did not work out with the other people that they're also entertaining, all right, and all that, then they can actually go back to you, okay? So I feel that you're dealing with a person who's very strategic, okay? Oh my gosh. And so they actually felt as if that with the Death card in reverse, like they ended the connection, but not really. Because they feel that they can go back to you and just suddenly pop up in your life and say, hey, what's up? I'm so sorry I wasn't able to, contact you. Something came up, blah, 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 for whatever reasons, or whatever reason they're going to come up with. Okay? So that's really what I'm getting here. And then number 2, I'm just getting here that this person is somebody who needed some time. They move a bit too slow with the Knight of Pentacles, and then he got 7 of Pentacles. All right. So I feel that they still wanted to grow this connection. Some of you are friends, okay? Or you started out as friends. And so I feel that this person wanted to nurture that, maintain the friendship first, or to allow the connection to grow even more. So I feel that this person is not ready yet, or they feel as if that they needed some time, all right, before they can actually turn this into something more serious. What? I can't believe all these reasons that I'm hearing. Anyway, let's move on to the next set of cards here. Oh. Loyal heart in reverse. Okay. Regardless whether this card has reversals or not, I try to read the cards based on what I'm hearing anyway, okay? And what I'm seeing too. So based on this loyal heart card, I'll be very honest, just like what I said. Some of you are completely unaware that they're also talking to other people, or they're entertaining other people, not just you. All right. So they're not really kind of like loyal to you, or they're just really fixated on you. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Others of you, if this is also a case of they're already with someone else, yeah. And so I feel that they are feeling torn. Okay. They're really feeling torn because of they have a relationship already with someone else when you actually enter the picture. Okay. So maybe some of them are feeling guilty. They don't know what to do here. Some of them are already married because I'm drawn to this, this King and Queen of L. What else, Spirit? Okay, God appreciation. So it's similar to what I kind of like picked up, in which this person needed some time, just like what I said, because I would read this as appreciating the moment or living in the moment, all right? And to take the time to smell the flowers, all right? So I feel that you're definitely dealing with a person who doesn't want to rush. And then you got let it go. Okay, all right. So with the let it go, what I actually heard is this. They ghosted you because they don't know how to express and openly tell you that I'm sorry, we need to let things go. Let's part ways, all right? For some of you guys, it's because I still wanted to be loyal to my wife or my husband or whatsoever, okay? And so, obviously, if they tell you the truth or tell it straight to your face, you will get hurt. And so, they felt that the safest way to go about this is to just leave the connection. Support? Okay. All right. Intuition. All right. And then gentle gardener. Oh, now it's making sense. Okay. All right. So again, for some of you, you're dealing with a person who's already, married with kids. Okay, not all of you. And so they kind of like thought about this with this intuition, all right? They carefully reviewed everything. And so I heard specifically with this gentle gardener that they're guilty. They're thinking that if I leave the connection, how about my kids? Are they going to grow up, being in this broken family, or that they don't have a father or mother, all right? And so they carefully reviewed everything. And so, unfortunately, all right, they've decided, all right, that it's best to just leave you behind or just walk away from you. Although it should have been, a much more straightforward conversation here in which they would tell you the exact truth. Like, I'm doing this because I love my children, all right? And I wanted to, yeah, keep the family intact. But the thing is, they just left you behind without telling you all these things because they felt that it would hurt you even more, just like what I said, okay? And so, yeah, for some of you, they feel as if that their kids are still small and they needed support, all right? That's another thing that I'm getting here. You might be seeing 222 because there's a lot of number 2 over here. Others of you, it's also kind of like letting me know here that they wanted to put their focus on maybe, if not their family or own family, it's their immediate family, okay? So for some of you, they have other responsibilities and maybe, you know, they don't have enough time to be in a relationship with anyone, all right? And so maybe, you know, when they kind of like figured out that they're not ready for a relationship because of the many things that they are still feeling obligated to do, that's it. They just decided to walk away or to leave the connection. Let's see what else. You got loss. Return of Aphrodite. Transformation. Oh yeah. For some of you guys, you are at a distance, okay? Because I'm drawn to this lost card. So for those who are resonating with, yes, this person is from a different country, we're far away from each other. I feel that they felt as if that this is not going to work out because of the distance. But honestly, that's not true, all right? It's not about the distance. It's about the communication, what matters. If you guys are openly and honestly talking to each other, it can still work. But in this person's mind, though, they're thinking that this is never going to work because you guys are far away from each other. Or so they decided to just walk away or just leave the relationship. Others of you, they're kind of like saying here that they cannot leave this other person, okay? And so they decided to return to that person, the person that they're already with, all right? Because they don't have the guts to take a leap of faith about their connection with you, all right? That's what I'm getting. And then another thing that I'm picking up here, it's the same message that I got at the very start, in which if the relationship did not work out or the connection did not work out with person A and person B or person A, then they can actually go towards you. They can return. And you don't have any idea, right, that they actually do have other options. And so they're safe, right? And besides, and like what I said, in their mind, even if you try to confront them, they know they have the upper hand here because they can tell you, hey, why are you mad? We're not even boyfriends and girlfriends, right? So you shouldn't be, controlling me and telling me that I should just be dating you, blah, blah, blah. All right. But obviously, they just try to play things safe. They try to keep it from you. All right. Whoa. Okay. What else? Yeah, for some of you guys, they needed some space. They needed some time to think because you got your rest and reconsider. Let's take a break. I need some time here, all right? Maybe, it's best for us to kind of like just have this space for now, all right? Yeah, oh gosh. So for some of you, they really wanted to put their focus on their work. And maybe that's why I said some of you guys are dealing with a person who really wanted to take things slow because they have other obligations or other responsibilities, whether it's studies or it's career. Yeah, unfortunately, they cannot, openly tell you all these things because of they're afraid. Again, moon is talking about feelings, or emotions is also talking about fear, right? So they're afraid of how they would be expressing all of these things to you. They're afraid to let you know about the exact truth and then how you're going to be responding to it, of course. I'm even kind of like getting that for some of you, they may even use some sort of like an excuse. Because again, for some of you, they're hiding something. Because moon is also deception. And so they may actually come up with an excuse as to why they actually left without telling you why. Or they've ghosted you for a year or so. Yeah, I got patience. Exactamundo. See, I told you. For some of you, this person is somebody who's not in a rush. Okay? And maybe they felt that this is too much or that I needed some space. I don't think I'm ready yet. So, yeah, that's why I got the patience card. Yeah, before they will have this. Okay, now this is making sense. I really am picking up that for group number 3, for those who are resonating with this person is a bit too slow. It takes forever for this person to take this to the next level. Yeah, I'm seeing that in the cards, you guys, all right? Because this person definitely is a slow mover. I feel that they're actually more putting their focus on their career. I won't be surprised if we're dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, by the way, all right, in which they're really kind of like tied to their job, to their career, or their business. And so I feel that for some of you, they're kind of like saying that I need some time. Let's allow things to unfold naturally. All right, let's grow the connection first. Okay, that's why I got the harvest moon over here. Let's not, let's not rush things. In other words, that's why I got the patience card over here. So even if you're not rushing them, they felt as if that it's going way too fast. Yeah, and then loyalty. See? For some of you, because you got the loyal heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for some of you, they're already in a relationship, and so they're kind of like guilty because they're cheating on their partner. Okay, so they decided to just, yeah, put an end to the connection without telling you why, or yeah, ghosting you because they realized that what they're doing is inappropriate because they're already in a relationship and they wanted to remain loyal to this person. Others of you, they're loyal to their job, responsibilities, because it says here to responsibilities. So only take what applies. Yeah. Again, you're very close to achieving your goal. So I feel that this person is really putting their focus on other stuffs, okay? And so maybe this is their way of saying, I'm sorry, I'm not ready yet, okay? I'm busy, or I am actually not ready to be in a relationship because there's so many things that I needed to achieve. There's so many things I need to put my focus on. And of course, it would really be hard for this person to tell you all of these things because they don't know how you're going to take it, how it would make you feel, if you're going to understand their point or what. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's put this aside. Let's see what's going to come up next here. Ooh, cards are flying out. Hold up, you guys. Okay, let's see. You have lasting love. I feel like pulling up 3 more cards. Real feelings. Next, you have healing connection. And then soulmate. Aww. I feel that this is a very spiritual connection, regardless of the labels, whether it's soulmate, but you have soul ties with this person. I feel that for some of you, at that time when you were together, I feel that, yeah, it happened because of something will be triggered, is what I heard, okay? It will actually push the both of you to retreat and to grow. I really heard that, okay? But it's not to say that this can't work, All right. In fact, this person even is kind of like saying that you are their true love. All right. Some of them, they're also kind of like, again, with the real feelings, they're having a hard time expressing their feelings or what is the truth behind why they needed to part ways with you, or why you should stop talking, or why this is not going to work for now. Because, again, at the end of the day, no matter what, it would hurt you guys. Okay. So let's see. Let's pull up another card here. You got chemistry and you got retreat. What did I tell you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Right. See, I told you. I just used the word retreat because that's what I'm hearing from spirit. That this person's kind of like, saying that, or the, 5D self of this person is kind of like saying that we met not by accident. We met because there's a lot of things that would be triggered in this encounter. Okay. It would push me to heal. It would actually also initiate something in you, or it would trigger rather for you to heal something too. So the both of you needed to retreat and to grow from this. Okay. Although the chemistry is really amazing. For some of you, it was so intense with this chemistry card that they really got scared. Like, what the freak is going on? This is so freaking intense. I've never felt this feeling before. I've never felt this way before. So some people, they're having a hard time, making sense of that they could not understand what is going on because they've never felt that feeling or emotion. And so they just suddenly disconnected. Okay, because it's too much for them. All right. So I won't be surprised because I'm getting a very twin flamish vibe still for some of you, in which this person got scared because the attraction, the chemistry is so freaking intense and they're not used to that. So they actually just suddenly left. Okay. Without telling you why. All right. Let's pull up another message here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Got love. Self-love. So for some of you, they just tried to put their focus more on themselves, okay? Yeah, we'll take all that. Let's see. What is this? Sunglasses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For some of you, really, they actually ghosted you because of they're afraid that they might get caught, especially if you're resonating with, yes, this person's married already. So they're afraid. Either they got caught or they're afraid that they might be, exposed. So they decided to just, walk away to avoid any more chaotic situations to happen, if you know what I mean. And then at the same time, like what I said, this person is kind of like wanting to contemplate about the situation, and they feel as if that it's best to pull back first. So they can actually contemplate about it, or they can actually think about this connection. Are they ready to be in a relationship, or am I not ready? Okay. Others of you, I feel that they're actually kind of like feeling restricted with this girl with a snake. They feel as if that something is actually kind of like preventing them from moving forward with you. And again, I feel it's because of either they are already with someone else when you met them. I feel as well that they're with a karmic, by the way. Wow. All right, let's see. What else? You got profession. See? What did I tell you? For a lot of you guys, this person, just like what I said, with the self-love, they feel as if that they needed some time to put their focus as well on other stuffs, such as their career, their hobbies, their business, okay, whatever. And now you got your profession, friendship. For some of you, I'm also getting here that, yeah, you probably work with this person. Either they are your boss. I'm also hearing that. And so they kind of like are afraid of any gossip or how people are going to be perceiving this. And so, yeah, they kind of like wanted to kind of like change the scene, or they wanted to avoid some stuffs, most especially around how people are going to be talking about, yeah, the relationship between you and them. Another thing, friendship, just like what I said, either of two things. Either you were the one who told this person that I just wanted to be friends with you, and they're hurt over that. They cannot accept it because obviously their ego was wounded, or there's something about rejection, of course. For some of you, they can't openly tell you that this is what they wanted for now. They just really wanted to be friends for now. Okay? So only take what applies. Let's see. Yeah, you got the gain card. Again, look at that. A farmer. So he or she is a slow mover. Like, I feel that group number 3, for some of you, it's not to say that they don't want you, but it's just that they really need some time. Okay? All right? Because I'm drawn to this farmer over here, all right? There's something about them, trying to cultivate something. They're trying to grow something first. They're not ready yet. So there's something about them not being ready yet. Just like this farmer over here, who is kind of like saying, all right, it's okay to pick up this pear fruit over here, or it's already ripe. It's the right time. So there's something about right timing. Savings. And again, whoa. So again, like what I told you, I feel that this person really is kind of like looking into their other responsibilities, their duties, their career. They feel as if that they needed some time, to save for the future. That's why they don't want to engage in any type of relationship. And I feel that even though this may seem to be a rejection on your part, okay? And always remember that emotions or feelings are actually messengers. So that is a sign that you needed to heal that, okay? The feeling of rejection. But honestly, what I'm picking up for some of you, they're kind of like saying here that it's not that I don't want you, it's not that I don't have feelings for you, but give me some time, because I also have other responsibilities or other duties. I also needed to focus on myself and put my focus on my growth and all that. Wow. Yeah, let's see. What else? Let's try this one. Okay, you got here confusion, illusions. So yeah, there's actually something that they're probably, again, not being very honest with you about. Because again, this is a general reading. I'm hearing so many freaking scenarios, all right? Only take what applies. For others of you, they're hiding something, just like what I said. Because again, you got your sunglasses. All right. So there's something that they're masking. There's something that they're hiding. They're not telling you about some other stuffs. Just like the example that I told you, that you are probably, unaware that they're actually entertaining other people. Okay. And then this also left you feeling confused. Like, all right, what's going on? I mean, we're perfectly fine. We're okay, right? And then all of a sudden you ghosted me. So I feel it's also because of either they are actually, trying to engage in another relationship other than you. And if that relationship is not going to work, they're actually going to come back to you. Okay. And then with the confusion card as well, they themselves are feeling very much confused about what is it that they want. No wonder you also got the 7 of Cups, because that's a confusion card too. Yeah, you got your guarded. So some of them are afraid to be open and to be vulnerable, all right? So maybe emotions overwhelmed them. Okay, assistance, spirit guides. Okay, oh, wow. When I saw that assistance, spirit guides, so either their spiritual team is leading them to a different path, okay? But it can also be both ways. It can still be for the viewer that even though the relationship did not work out, it is a redirection. Okay, that's another message that's coming through. And then you got your thoughts, isolating. Yeah, again, this is the same as they still needed some time to think about the situation. Maybe they're contemplating about this decision too, but they needed some time to think about it. All right. They can't make up their mind. Yeah. All right. So let's actually pull up a message for you, group number 3, about what this person wanted to say to you right now. Right now, let's see. I left you when I saw you with someone. Okay, so maybe this person actually, has been stalking you or watching you because you got the sunglasses twice, right? You got the sunglasses over here and over here. So maybe this person has been secretly watching you or stalking you, and then they actually saw you with someone else, and so they left you. All right. Ah, this person wanted to say, I love you. Yeah, I feel that this person loves you, but for some of you, it depends on the circumstances because there's so many scenarios. What is this? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Aw. Yeah. Aw. So this person wanted to tell you that message. It was so hard for this person too. I want to tell you how I feel. But then they're guarded, right? They're having a hard time, openly expressing everything. Either it's because of they're afraid to be emotional, because you got that too, or they're afraid that it would hurt you so bad, all right, to tell you that I can't, or let's separate for now, give me some time, whatever, okay? But I feel as well that with this, I want to tell you how I feel. What they truly wanted to tell you is that they really love you, okay? Because again, right above it, you got the guarded vulnerability card over here. So, yeah, I feel that for group number 3, you're dealing with a person who's having a hard time processing their feelings and emotions. They're also very much confused. So, yeah, before I wrap things up, let's pull up a message for you. Hold up. Try to look at things more from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. Wow. So either this can be a message for the viewer, or this is also what's happening in this connection too. I feel that either they're having a hard time tuning in to their feelings, all right? They're not really listening to their heart, right? They always kind of like listen to their logic or base it off on their logical mind. But there's some things that cannot be explained, right? Through logic alone. So I feel this can be also for the person that you're dealing with, but it can also be the message for the viewer. But anywho, that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one.